Hello and welcome to day 5 of my water fast. The biggest news to report on today is that I have a backache. In fact, my lower back is not an excruciating pain, but it's a dull sore pain-like type thing. So it's not, unmanageable. I had read that this would happen. I didn't think it would happen this early. We're only day 5, so maybe it's just a normal backache. Who knows? It seems that when the body detoxifies, there are toxins that tend to accumulate near the spine, specifically the bottom of the spine. So maybe that's what I'm releasing or starting to release. And it's actually a different, qualitatively, if that's well said, it's actually a different feeling than a normal backache. There's something about it of a lighter or a lightness in the pain, if that's possible. I'm mentioning this obviously to help people who will go through a water fast and might be surprised if they haven't read about water fasting before. It tends to be normal. I'd love to hear from other people who have water fasted and the experience of back pain. I'd like to know if it's going to be full-blown fun, yay, pain, back pain. Water. I've learned to love water. We hear poems about water surrounding us in beautiful, wonderful ways. Poetry is wonderful, but 5 days of drinking nothing but water brings you much closer to the element, and you feel it surrounding you. Bathing in it is refreshing, drinking it is amazing, being hit by a large amount of it in a waterfall is truly a fun experience. And I see this, the waterfall hitting me as the metaphor for water flowing right through me and coming through me. I also did an oral enema today. What is an oral enema? Some people might have visualized immediately some kind of enema bag in a tube going into my mouth. But it's simply a liter of room temperature water with 2 heaping teaspoons of salt, non-iodized sea salt preferably, or I would say almost exclusively. I would even try iodized salt. And what it does is, because it has the same density as your blood, and again, not a doctor, so I might say these things completely off base, but this is what I remember from research. Because it has the same density as your blood, it does flow directly through your system, and that density also makes the body not prone to picking up the salt either in your intestines or your stomach. So it flushes right out without being a huge amount of salt in your body. This is something that people who do a master cleanse are fully aware of. They do not do normal enemas, they do this salt water flush on a daily basis. But when I read about water fasting, no one tends to talk about these things. And actually a friend who had water fasted for 40 days had claimed to not do this at all, which sounded crazy to me. So did water fasting at the time. But having read, it seems that 80% of what we have in our body, or the toxins in our body, or the byproducts and stuff, our waste essentially, is evacuated through our lungs. I was very surprised about that, our breath. So, and at this point, my breath is probably the potency of being able to make flowers wilt. I'm not quite sure myself, and I haven't held my friends close enough to breathe in their face, but I am burning my fat. I am in ketosis for people who have done the Atkins diet, which means that is it burning ketones or producing ketones? I'm not sure, but that process, this different digestive process, actually changes the way my breath smells. Woo! Aren't you happy you know that now? So this is day 5, the end of day 5. I will post this again mainly to Yoga Yak, also on blip.tv and curezone.org. And in fact, it is curezone.org. Yesterday I wasn't sure of the URL. I'm also starting to read up about other vlogs around the world or vlogging headquarter type sites. So I'll try to spread this news as much as possible. And as always, if you have questions or comments, please email me and I'll be very happy to help everyone.